neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Oklahoma Sooners. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me, this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I'm challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Hurricanes will kick this away to get us going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Dropping back. It's Mateer. It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. It's caught. He's breaking free. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A huge defensive score.
He has got to do a better job post-catch of holding on to that football. Ball security is paramount in this game. This is a terrific job defensively of knocking that ball out, and then you've got the scoop and score.
They'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. A draw to the back. Breaks into the clear.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Sategna. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. Looking for some space. It's Robinson. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. Caught over the middle. It's gone. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, they're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready, because this is clearly go-for-it range on 4th down.
4th down completion to the left. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
On 1st down, it's play action. Gets rid of it on the move. The short completion to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Brown. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Makes a one-handed catch, and the sophomore brings it in with one hand.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
The Canes pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. Contact as he let the ball go.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught by the receiver. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to an end. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter. The wind.
And he's in. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Miami.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Looking to pass, it's Mateer. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A crucial Big Six.
Chris, we got the big man touchdown alert. Look at this guy. He's able to. On the football and all the way back to the end zone for 6. And this is when you see the real party. Look at his teammates and how excited they are. You get a big man in the end zone, it's going to be a party.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
And this pass is caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The important third down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play.
good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so. Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here comes the rush. Oh, and he's swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
Offense is out there going for it on 4th down. They converted earlier on this drive. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Looks right and lets it fly. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. So, defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
Well, I understand the aggressive call. Remember, they're not getting the ball to begin the second half, to begin the 3rd quarter, and so they're trying to be aggressive, put a score on the board, and cut into this big lead. But now, man, this defense better bow up. If they go out there and give up a score and kick the ball away to begin the 3rd quarter, this could get out of control.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now a big right before the half, able to execute and get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Finds his man. It's Sategna. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Defense all over that 1st down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Movement here from the tight end. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, knocked the ball to 44. The Canes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good.
He grabs it inside the 20. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. To the air, it's Mateer. Fires it to the left side. He's picked for a third time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. And here's the handoff.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. And the Canes line up with a first and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a quick grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Fires it to the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Mike 53. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Coming up, second down and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal. And on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short.
Well, sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. To throw, it's Mateer. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place. And again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up third down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. It's a nice game. It'll move the football up to the 27. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Keep keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Tight end goes in motion. Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this seems like a case of too little, too late for this defense. They have not gotten many stops today at all. And here, they finally get a stop, but what does it really do for you? You're down by, what, 4 or 5 possessions? Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Ollie, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, if this defense thinks that this offense is just going to run out the clock, they are sorely mistaken. This offense has their foot on the gas, and this is a wake-up call for this defense. They better start blitzing, creating some pressure, because this quarterback is going to eat them alive. Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful.
Touchdown, Canes. He runs it into the end zone.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. First down and 10. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Powers into the end zone.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And is caught for 2 points, making the score look slightly more respectable. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. Oh, he's got some space here. It's some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here. But he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut. And then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the Jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play. Special teams touchdown in this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Zategna. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Back to pass. It's Mateer. The receiver makes the catch.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level, so I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
It's caught. He's got room. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback looking to scramble. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He's got space. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Miami. The defense produces 6 points.
Great, it's just one of those days where nothing goes right. And unfortunately for this group, it happened in a big environment. What an incredible performance, and you got to give this coaching staff a lot of credit. This group was prepared on all sides of the football, offensively, defensively, and now putting it away for the victory.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the 2-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick, and this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Moves out of the pocket. And the quarterback's forced out of bounds. It'll count as a sack by this defense.
This is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. Here, it's the first play of the drive, and as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot take a sack. That ball has got to be thrown into the...
They'll take a deep shot here. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Sooners. This offense is still clicking. A Huge connection for a touchdown. Shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some
intercepted in the end zone. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, after they built that big lead, we've seen this defense get a little bit too cautious. They need to be more aggressive, go out there and get a stop. You cannot allow this offense to just sit there and take shots down the field.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. This pass is incomplete, 0-0 on the clock. That's it. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hi, and welcome to Louisville, Kentucky. It's the USC Trojans against the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He goes out of bounds. Out near the 30.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Handing off on the draw play.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Throws to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with the...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. A play action, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. A turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? The first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Mayava. Bringing pressure. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Caught on the outside. It's Weaver. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Caught behind the line. It's Bowman. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. He shreds the tackle. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Breaks up 4th.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Handoff from the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield with the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
On the run, it's Brown. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. There's the handoff. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. End of the first quarter here, still no score. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Well, you talk about setting an aggressive tone here in the first half. You've got 4th and long. This coach is putting the faith in his players, and more specifically his quarterback, and he delivers with a first down. You can anticipate that they will continue to be aggressive, in particular because of this specific conversion. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at him get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
That's caught. It's Richardson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Well, this is a great job by this offense of just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. He'll throw the football. With the catch, it's Bowman. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Kibbe decides to keep it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, here it is. This is exactly what we anticipated from this matchup, and this offense more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback is a very good player, but the defense is ready for it. This defensive coordinator told us that their defense was going to be predicated on stopping this quarterback and these types of concepts, and they're able to do it here early in this game. For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass. And to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down, breaking into the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw. It's Maiava. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field. And now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Kick it off to begin the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Will hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. To throw, it's Maiava. Quick completion to the tight end. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on them.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
And tackled there by the defense. come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Here comes a handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So they're backed up 5 by the delay of game. Makes it 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a 1st down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast.
Makes the catch and has space. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now they run a draw play. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Louisville has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Using his legs on the scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
I love when a quarterback is careful with the football when he gets down here near the goal line. It's touchdown, check down. I say it all the time. You hear me, Chris, talk about it every time an offense gets in this situation. And here the quarterback doesn't like what he sees, and he's able to get what he can get with his legs, and he turns it into a 1st and goal inside the 5. This is a difficult spot to throw the ball from. You're inside of the 10. You know the windows are going to be tight. Unless your timing is perfect, usually those windows are going to be too tight.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
I'm pretty surprised they didn't try to go with the run game at least once. You've got an incompletion and a sack here on 1st and 2nd down. And on 3rd down, now this defense really has an opportunity to get themselves off the field and force a field goal. That would be a win for this defense. We'll see if they get aggressive here and go with the blitz. I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. We did not get the 4th down yardage. So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Breaking free. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got an opening here. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Across the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, USC. He barrels into the end zone.
Just outstanding stuff from this offense, executing when they desperately needed it. And now, Chris, we're an extra point away from a tie ball game. We played all this football, and it's basically 0-0.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be...
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain.
And looking for a big play here. Catch made down inside the 20. What a sag by the senior. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making.
Touchdown, Louisville. They have taken the lead with time running down. The Cardinals answer right back.
That is great execution. You'll always take the touchdown, there's no doubt. But is there too much time left? Now you've got a chance as the opposing offense to get on the field and go match it.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Grab near the sticks. It's Jordan. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. And they lean on their running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Now it's third and long for this offense, but all right at midfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.